home for Christmas, who's pushing your buttons and how to get over it with ease? Now, many of you are preparing for going home if you aren't already, and this is the season to be loving and jolly, right? Now, I've had quite a few clients this week that needed help with just preparing for going home. No matter how much we love our family, our parents, our siblings, aunties and uncles, when we get together, sometimes those old patterns from childhood tend to come back. Now, one of the biggest things is, again, when you're with family, they bring up the things that you don't always like about yourself. Now, I also had some clients this week who are very, very different to their family. Many of them left home many years ago and they're living quite far from their family and they've made a huge effort to go home. But when they go home, then things don't seem to have changed very much. And sometimes those relationships come back and it kind of gets a little bit tricky. Now, when we go back, our emotions can literally be all over the place. Now, I know for me, I love my family dearly. They are amazing. But sometimes when I go home, there's a very big difference of opinion and I have to keep my mouth shut most of the time because what I say doesn't always go down very well. But I'm the other side of 40 now, and I think you kind of get to a point where you just think, oh, I just don't give a shit. I should just say what I think. So when I'm working with clients on the hypnotherapy and the neurolinguistic programming front, at the end of the day, we can't change those amazing people in our family, and we grew up with them. There's certain patterns and imprints that come from our parents, which, you know, the generation before them, I know for mine, it was the post-war period. So there's very specific things about food wasting and politeness and all kinds of things. So when you go home, you can't always be yourself. You have to be under a very tight regime of what you can and can't do and can't put something here, etc. So for many of us, I know for me, I have to take a very deep breath and just kind of go within and just really take stock of what's important. And one of the biggest things I talk to my clients about is that for many of us, we can't change our family. We can't change any of those external circumstances. And that's what it comes down to. It's external circumstances which turn us on or off and make us angry or sad. So what I want to do today is to get you into using your powerful mind, your imagination, to just be a little bit more resilient. So when you are going into that family environment over Christmas, you're not getting completely sidetracked by your family, and you come from a place of love rather than getting stressed with your family. So what I'd like you to do is, if you're going home for Christmas and you know that your brothers, sisters, mum, dad are going to irritate you, then just do this very simple exercise using your imagination. I want you to imagine that you have a great big wall of protection around you, a great big jar of glass, and no matter what anybody says to you, whether it's those people that really annoy you, I want you to imagine that that jar is protecting you from the negative things that your mum might say, the negative things that your dad might say, all those things that they potentially told you as a child. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Anything negative, just imagine that that beautiful glass jar around you is protecting you completely. And anything that they say doesn't get to your heart. It doesn't get through. Just don't give a shit. Take a nice big deep breath and focus on the fact that you are an amazing human being. And even though we love our family and we grew up with them, it doesn't mean that we have to take their opinion on or to keep getting upset by what they say to us and how they push our buttons. At the end of the day, we have actually control on who pushes those buttons and when. So just with that very simple exercise of imagining a beautiful glass jar around you, a big jar of glass, it can protect you, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and not reality. And your subconscious mind works on images and feelings. So if you can tell it, hey guys, all that stuff from before when I was a kid, it doesn't matter because I got a nice big jar of protection around me, or even a wall, whatever works for you. Some of my clients like a color. So pick a color and wrap it all around you. And don't let the stuff that anybody says get to you. Make a decision, conscious decision. You are the boss, you're in charge of your brain, and just tell it, hey, when I go home for Christmas, I'm going to come from a place of love. I'm going to be totally chill, and it doesn't matter what my family say or do. I've got this big protection around me, and I'm just going to be me. So that's my first first little tip for you to get home and to do what you're doing with your family. The second tip, and this is going to seem really, really basic, but I promise you, if you play it as a game, just think of it as a nice, loving, Yuletide holiday game. When you go back, the people that really annoy you, and I know sometimes this isn't just family, it could be your sister-in-law, mother-in-law, anyone really in your family, and even friends. You can use this with friends as well. Super simple. Send them love. Send them love. And choose a color for that love. If love is like pink for you, whenever that person's really annoying you, just send them pink energy, pink color, pink light, whatever you want to do, pink ball of light, a gold ball of light, whatever it is, send them love. And I want you to practice it and do it for at least 10 minutes when you're around the Christmas dinner table or the holiday table, or when they really start to annoy you, you get that knot in your stomach and you really want to say something direct, just send them love. Now, if they're really being an armpit and you want to say what you really think, then just take a nice big deep breath before you do it and just come from a space of love before you say it. Drop into your heart, imagine that color of love all around you before you say something that's going to potentially piss someone off. But I guarantee if you just use those two techniques over your Christmas period, number one, having that protection around you, whether it's a glass jar, a color, or whatever, to protect you from members or friends that say things negative to you. That's your negativity barrier, your negative boundary. And then the second one is just play a game of energetic love. Send love to those people that really annoy you at Christmas and see what happens. See what happens. Minimum, do it for at least 5 to 10 minutes. You don't have to say it out loud. No one needs to know, otherwise they'll think you're going crazy. But this works really, really well. I've tried it with clients and it's very simple but very powerful. Send them love. So those are two really good things you can use for Christmas. And the other thing that I do for people that get really stressed, a lot of my clients come to me and just are super, super anxious, and Christmas tends to exacerbate that and make it worse. If you can't think of anything else or remember anything else that I'm teaching you today, just breathe. And I'm going to give you a quick breathing technique now to manage that anxiety and stress, and you can do it straight away. So if any of your family is stressing you out completely, or even friends, or even your partner, especially when it comes to those early mornings when the kids are getting up, just take a nice big deep breath in through your nose. Count to 5 as you're breathing in. 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then breathe out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do this 5 times. So whenever over the Christmas and the New Year period you start to get yourself really, really stressed and you can't remember anything else of what I said in this video, just breathe slowly and deeply for 5 in, hold for 5, and 5 out. And when you do that, your whole nervous system will regulate and you'll have a chance to recover and think about what you want to say and to potentially get yourself out of a situation that you might be getting really annoyed with. And then your family members or people around you won't react in the same way. Again, the main thrust of this is you cannot control those external circumstances, family and other things that go on at Christmas. So make sure that your emotional intelligence is where it can be by using your subconscious mind to the maximum and making sure that you are in the driving seat at Christmas and not those people that push your buttons. Okay, so I hope this has been useful. If it has been useful, please put a comment below how you're going to use these techniques with your family at Christmas. And if you get really stressed, I do run online meditations on Tuesday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in that, just put the word meditate below this video and I will send you a link so you can find out a little bit more. In the meantime, I wish you happy holidays wherever you are. Stay cool, stay calm. Remember, it's the season of love. And I will see you very, very soon. Lots of love, guys. Bye for now.